David, 너를 찾을 거야.
So, da ist mal wieder Apex.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle. Lost Treasures also introduces a
Sorry
new
über
town
die
takeover,
Qualität
Crypto's
vom
Map
Stream, aber das
which
ist
gives
alles,
players a
was die
closer
gerade
look
anbieten.
at what motivates this drone-wielding
Besser
hacker.
geht's nicht.
And of course, the
Ich glaube,
Lost
Jeff
Treasures
Keighley ist
collection
selber
delivers
nicht
a
ganz
bunch of
zufrieden.
exclusive content you can
Aber
earn by
es ist mal
completing
wieder ein
challenges,
Apex.
as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of
Ganz
your boy
neue
Mirage's
Kosmetik.
heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall. It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing, let's make it official.
Was haben sie gerade gesagt?
We're huge
Crossplay
fans of
ab
Nintendo here
heute?
at Respawn, and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead.
Kommt sogar für die
So that
Switch
means you'll be able to
Apex
squad up
Legends.
no matter where you and your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch,
Ah,
or on the
das
PC
war...
via Origin and Steam.
Okay.
We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms.
Habe ich wohl
On
falsch
behalf
verstanden.
of
Ich
the
dachte,
entire
Jeff
Apex
Keighley
team,
hat
we
gerade
wanna thank our
gesagt,
incredible
ab heute.
community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hyperman. I've had a really good time here.
Naja, jedenfalls halten sie das noch gut am Laufen.
Everyone. One thing I admire about Apex Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important, perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
Die Sims.
It's a very interesting thing.
Spielt das noch einer von euch?
It feels empowering actually and very moving.
It really
Ich
taught
dachte,
me a
die
lot.
Zeit
The
wäre schon
importance
rum.
of just like
Nichts
keeping
gegen die Sims,
relationships
aber ich
good with
dachte...
people.
It's probably like the only place
Naja,
where
man
I
soll ja auch
was
nicht denken.
open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was
No.
bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to.
Oh Mann,
let
jetzt
any of
hauen sie
that
aber
get in the
echt
way. There was
übelst
no
die
barriers.
Rassistenkeule
No matter
raus.
where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe
Ich
place.
sag auch,
This is
Black Lives
plausible. This is a
Matter, auf
future you
jeden
can
Fall.
It was almost like I
Ne?
was
Nichts dagegen,
peeking into the
aber
future and I didn't know it at
müssen
the
die
time,
das
but
jetzt
it
bei
gave me
Sim
hope.
so
It
rausholen?
gave me a sense of hope that
Oh, ich war
I
die
could build a
einzigste
life that
Schwarze in
looked
der
like that.
Schule. Ja,
Sims
ich
is
fühlte
almost
mich
like a
klein,
utopia of
oder?
what I
Ich
hope our
konnte
world
bauen, was ich
eventually
will.
becomes.
Naja,
As I
egal.
got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I played to build
Ich sag immer, die Hautfarbe zählt nicht, sondern
I
der
played
Charakter
to
vom Menschen
express
selber.
myself.
I played.
Was kann ich dafür, wenn das ein Weißer ist und das ist ein Arschloch? Was soll ich mit
Feel good
ihm?
about myself,
Und was soll ich mit dem farbigen? Das ist ein Arschloch. Was soll ich mit dem?
It's more than just a
Ich mag
game.
Weiße,
It's
die geil draus sind. Ich
creating
mag
life.
Schwarze, die geil draus sind. Also. Aber den Spot jetzt finde ich echt absurd ätzend. Oh, möchtest du rassistenfrei sein,
As you
dann
just
spiele
saw, there are
Sims.
so many reasons
Da
why
kannst
I
du
am
machen,
proud
was
to be
du
part of
willst.
the
Da
Sims
ist
global
niemand, der
community.
dich wegen deiner
We want the
Hautfarbe
Sims to be a place of
beurteilt.
unity and hope.
Es geht
A
mir
place
so
where
gegen
you
den
can be
Strich
your authentic
momentan.
self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank
Aber
you for
ja,
everything you've done
jedes
to
Leben
make your
zählt.
communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
Kommt da immer noch nicht drauf klar, ey. Soll ich mir das Spiel kaufen, weil ich nur dort rassistenfrei bin, oder was? Kann ich zu Hause auch. Wie gesagt, nichts gegen die Sims. Es ist wahrscheinlich ein sehr beliebtes Spiel, nicht nur wahrscheinlich, es ist ein sehr beliebtes Spiel und wahrscheinlich zocken es viele, aber es sieht für mich aus wie, ich habe schon 20 Mal gesehen in den letzten Jahren. Tönt mich jetzt nicht persönlich an. Ich rede nur von mir persönlich.
And joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Okay, Command & Conquer Remastered. Wie gesagt, für die Stream-Qualität kann ich leider nichts. Es ist die höchste Qualität, die YouTube oder EA gerade bietet. Und das ist der offizielle Kanal. Okay, Command & Conquer habe ich auch viel Gutes und auch viel Schlechtes drüber gehört. Das Gute ist Nostalgie pur. Das Schlechte ist Nostalgie pur. Die Steuerung soll genauso hölzern sein wie damals, deswegen.
Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
Okay, Need for Speed Heat hat auch Crossplay.
What you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games.
Für Steam?
Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye.
Abwarten.
Here
Schauen
to
wir uns
explain
an.
how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to like break past your own sort of mental blocks.
Even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing.
Kleiner Hänger.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
Aber das Style
There are
gefällt mir
times
vom
where you've got to
Trailer.
like break past your own sort of mental blocks.
Even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
Werbung. Sorry.
Ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that.
Alter, ich wollte schon sagen, schon wieder Werbung. EA Originals. Dann zeigt mal her.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
World Premiere. Was zeigen sie uns da Schönes? Hazelight.
Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
Ach, er hier.
There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me.
Der war doch so am Abkotzen auf der E3, das war doch so geil.
Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know?
Fuck the Oscars. Fuck you. Er ist so cool.
No
ey.
apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My 3rd movie, Zozo, is basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5
Filme hat
fiction
er auch
movies and
gemacht.
I've done 3
Heftig.
games.
Filme,
And it's way
Spiele,
hard
was
to
macht
make
er
a
noch?
game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about.
Hazelight Studios.
The
Oder?
new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about
Der
to
neue
separate.
Titel
Rose
heißt
doesn't want
It
them to
Takes
divorce.
Two.
So she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even
Mal wieder so ein
levels where
Koop-Spiel.
we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Jeff Keighley wieder.
So much variety to its gameplay.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better. And I think my friend Olaf would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olaf, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared. And
Mit der Musik klingt das wie ein Märchen.
From where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Welcome to Random.
Lost and Random heißt das Spiel, sorry. Ein erster Einblick.
The world of Random bends with the roll of one dice. A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations, transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the
Okay, also
curse
der
of
Würfel
Random.
spielt eine wichtige Rolle in dem Spiel. Oder das Würfeln allgemein.
You can't have the sweet without the sour.
Okay.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us. Right?
Ein Knüppelwürfel. Lost in Random.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off
Okay,
a whole
bis
lot
nächstes
sooner,
Jahr müssen wir
take
noch
it away,
warten.
Kevin Franklin.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I'm incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena.
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game.
Okay.
It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience
Und
to play with
nächstes
friends. I think
Multiplayer-Gedönse.
you're gonna love what we've got in store for you.
Nur mit
Here's the
Raketen.
all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Da bin ich ja mal gespannt. Wird bestimmt wieder so ein Fortnite-Abklatsch.
Let's
Ah.
kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Have you ever wondered
Wie
why
gesagt,
life
sorry
is
über
so
die
good
Qualität,
on
aber ich kann da nichts dran ändern.
Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches,
Das ist der offizielle Stream.
quality public transportation, and exotic destinations.
Another victory.
The people are courteous and friendly,
Jolly good for me.
and always happy to help their fellow citizens.
Are you leaving already?
But the real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
Let's rocket!
frail.
Sieht mir aus wie so ein Team Fortress nur mit Raketen. Mit einer bisschen Fortnite-Grafik. Action. Oh Mann, diese Werbung,
mit
ey.
dem Huawei P30 Lite mit Dreifachkamera.
Never turn your back on the water. I got speed to spare.
Mit Hoverboards.
I'm here to rock it. I'm having a blast.
Naja, man muss ihm eine Chance geben, aber es sieht für mich trotzdem ein bisschen lame aus. So ein
So as you
Spiel für
just saw,
Kinder.
rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master. You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own
Mikrotransaktionen
rocket-powered
wahrscheinlich wieder.
abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
And you can pay it with
And there's
your
plenty more
money.
content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free
28.
content,
Juli.
including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce crossplay support right from the start.
Okay, von Anfang an schon
So grab your
Crossplay.
friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us
Okay.
out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all
Wow.
been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code at a chance to win some great games on Steam.
Yes,
now,
I
from the
will.
future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars.
Wisst ihr eigentlich, wie man online richtig einkauft? Ich weiß
Alter,
halt
ey,
tatsächlich
die
nicht, bis ich diesen
scheißen
Live-Hack
einen hier
namens
so
Kiki
dicht
erfahren
mit
habe.
Werbung.
That's why I'm so excited. Earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Ach, der neue Squadron-Trailer. Da würde ich gerne mal Ingame-Grafik von sehen und nicht nur den Trailer. Weil Star Wars kann Trailer, also alle, die was mit Star Wars zu tun haben, die können wohl Trailer machen, aber das Spiel, das interessiert mich.
Five pilots.
One squadron.
The galaxy's finest.
Pilots Wanted.
Wow.
Also was ich mitgekriegt habe, ist, es soll ein 40-Euro-Titel werden. Rein Multiplayer. Oh, da ist auch eine Story-Kampagne bei, da bin ich mir jetzt nicht sicher, aber
Hey Greg, how you doing?
es soll kein absoluter
Doing
Vollpreistitel
good. Happy to
werden
actually get to
für
show this to
60,
people.
70 Euro.
I bet. Now, In my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive, you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Gameplay, das wäre geil.
That's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into
Und ich habe gehört, es sollen keine Mikrotransaktionen drin sein. Und schon wieder Werbung. Wir hatten doch gerade vor einer Minute eine. Ey, leckt mich. Das ist doch absurd.
Eventually, what is the game we're going to show you today?
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games.
Betteln zwar immer, dass es nicht machen sollst, aber die scheißen sich dann so dicht mit Werbung.
And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them,
Wie gesagt,
is something that I remember
ganz kurz,
fondly
ich
from my
wiederhole
childhood.
mich, die Qualität ist das Beste, was im Moment hier zu liefern ist der originale Stream. Und der sendet nur in 720p. Also,
you know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill,
Digga, zeig Ingame-Grafik. Ich will nicht noch Ausschnitte vom Trailer sehen.
Whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting.
Und wenn es nur ein Schnipsel ist, zeig uns was.
That's really where we have a lot of fun with the game.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story. Takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi. And it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot. And you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission, over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also
cool, dass du dir eine Seite auswählen kannst, ob gut oder böse.
When you're done with that story and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point.
Okay.
And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support crossplay.
Und
you could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display.
Also wird die Story erstmal dazu eingeleitet, dich damit zu befassen, mit der Lenkung, mit dem Spiel und dass du dich dann so langsam in den Multiplayer einsteigen kannst. Und schön gleich mit allen Kollegen losstarten kannst über Crossplay. Das klingt gut.
The big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay,
okay,
not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have, on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to.
I want to see it. Give it to me, baby.
And the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons.
Geil, dann zeig mal. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, Leute. Wie sieht's aus? World Premiere! Hab ich wohl Bock drauf. Und nicht so wie das piepste andere Spiel. Darf man das sagen?
Everything we've done has led to this.
Finish those Vanguard scum.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations, fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR.
Also soll das ein 5 gegen 5 werden?
Star Wars Pilot Experience.
Geil. Boah, die Flammen sehen geil aus.
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Geil, du kannst ja auch wieder die Seite aussuchen. Gut oder böse.
You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly
Und das soll ein 40-Euro-Titel werden, da bin ich ja mal gespannt.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
Hoffentlich wird die Kampagne besser.
Get ready. Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile.
Weil die Kampagne war ja leider eine Katastrophe bei Battlefront 2. Die hätten sie sich auch sparen können. Und nochmal Werbung. Yeah, darauf haben wir gewartet. Geil. Nächstes Mal baller ich einen Adblocker rein. Scheiß drauf. Haben sie selber Schuld.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
They're on you!
Mega loadout.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
Geil, 5 gegen 5 Battle.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet Battles are multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Also kannst du 5 auch gegen Bots spielen. Mit und gegen Bots.
First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
Mega.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
I'm hit.
Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Sieht schon nett aus, ey. Kann man nicht meckern.
And subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
Na, Alter, komm, ey, wer da was gegen hat, sieht doch fett aus.
Making my attack run now. Let's make this count.
Bam, 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 ja klar.
This is Star Wars Squadrons.
Geil, gekauft.
Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
2.10.
First gameplay. What do you guys think? Read the chat.
Sweet, sweet.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
Next Gen World Premiere.
You feel it all.
Ist das Madden?
That burst of speed. It's like I'm lightning. In that moment, I'm untouchable. When I play, I'm not afraid of anything. Not afraid to hit or get hit.
This game is the one true love.
Makes me feel like somebody.
I never thought I could rise to another way.
It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like...
Ja, schon schwierig zu erkennen, dass es jetzt Next Gen ist bei 720p. Es könnte auch ein PlayStation 4 Titel sein. Aber wie gesagt, ich kann da leider nichts dran ändern. Das ist die maximale Wiedergabequalität von dem Stream. Und das ist der offizielle. Aber man kann erkennen, es könnte ja nett aussehen. Das zählt ja schon mal. Das war nicht so mein Ding, Football, weil ich verstehe die Regeln überhaupt nicht. Haha, der Stream hängt.
Face my fears. I want the real thing. I want that. I want that and splitting, hair raising.
I want to live in the floodlights. I want to feel it all. EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on.
Dann zeigt mal, work in progress.
Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today, and this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real.
Oh.
Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds. BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands. And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology. This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas.
And your money.
We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback, and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today.
Nur auf die
But
Fans
before
zu
we
hören.
sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share.
Okay, zeig mal.
Cousin Darren, over to you.
Hau raus.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together.
Skate.
It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
Oh,
honestly,
Jeff Keighley ist gar nicht
to
zufrieden.
make the right game at the right time with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but
we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
We really.
Uh-oh, Jeff Keighley kriegt Panik. Fuck. Fuck, what's going on?
Oh, come on, guys. Try this again. What happened? Oh, come on, people. Where's the news?
Jeff.
What? Come on, people. This is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
We see it all with wonder. We dream in every color.
There you go. EA Play Skate is back.
This is where our dreams
Big final sizzle.
Jeff Keighley ist ganz durch den Wind. Und nochmal Werbung. Yeah, Baby, gib's mir. Scheiß mich zu. Jeff, irgendwas hast du falsch gemacht.
There you go. That, apparently, was all of EA Play. Big news. Skate is back. They're making a new Skate. The internet is about to explode. So that's big news from EA. Other big things, we saw the first gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons would look pretty good. You know, I want to see kind of just like a full-on mission to see how that plays, but the effects and everything look pretty cool in that. Nice to have a Star Wars flight game. So that was kind of the big gameplay reveal, I guess, in there. And then Laura Miele from EA teased some upcoming games. Looked like we got a little bit of a tease of, I guess, what would probably be Need for Speed, Battlefield from DICE, and then it looked like Dragon Age stuff from BioWare. Very limited, like literally kind of just like shots in engine of certain games. No real details on those, but it looks like those are all in development for next gen. And then EA Originals, Joseph Fares showed little tease. It Takes Two. I saw that game last summer in Stockholm. I was with Joseph checking it out, and it is just insane what he's doing with that game. There's so much variety to the gameplay, and it was a ton of fun. And it's a year ago I saw it, so I'm sure it's only improved from there. But I'm really excited to see more of that game as well, which is really cool. So not necessarily tons of new game announcements from EA, although the intention of working on Skate, it was really more of a project announcement, I guess, versus seeing demo. But the fact that Skate 4 is back, Tyler, the creator, and everyone will be very happy now that EA's back to Skate, and that's really cool. It definitely felt like kind of a EA introducing the next generation of what they're doing. So we're going to Skate, Need for Speed, Dragon Age, Battlefield, and then that's all 2021 and beyond. It feels like this year is very much about Star Wars Squadrons that'll be coming out in October from them. So that was all.
Das war bis jetzt mein größter Hit, Star Wars Squadrons.
On Twitter, and you can let me know A, B, C, D, or below, since there are only 4 options. You can do it on a Twitter poll. I'm going to pop that up now. See what you guys thought of all things EA Play. I thought it was a solid show from EA. You know, it's always tough to figure out kind of how much do you do talking, how much you do gameplay. You know, with Star Wars Squadrons, I was like, I just want to see the gameplay. I want to see the game. And they finally did show some of it, which is good. So that was what EA has in store for us. Hope you guys enjoyed the co-stream. We will be back Monday. We've got the developer showcase stream, which I'm excited about. We've got a cool game announcement inside of that, which will be pretty big and exciting, I think, for fans of games. And I have a special guest correspondent that I'll be talking more about in the coming days, but I'm excited about that. And then we've got Cyberpunk's Night City Wire next week as well. Marvel's Avengers War Table, so 2 specific game streams coming up.
Von Marvel Avengers würde ich auch mal wieder was sehen.
A bunch of stuff in July. So Summer Game Fest continues. Head to summergamefest.com to sign up for notifications and add the calendar. You can also follow us on social media at Summer Game Fest on Twitter if you want updates on events. But that's that, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will have more for you soon, and Summer Game Fest just keeps rolling on. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the tech on the co-stream there, where Skate almost cut out, but we got the news. Skate is back. Stay tuned, and we will have more for you soon.
Sei es dir verziehen, Jeff. Ja, das war's mit dem EA-Stream. Da haben wir ja ein bisschen was gesehen. So dieses Standard von den Sportsachen her. Und ja, es hat mich doch schon sehr überrascht. Es hat mich doch schon sehr überrascht, noch ein bisschen Gameplay zu sehen von Squadron. Das hat mich doch schon sehr fasziniert. Ansonsten die Neuigkeit mit Skate, okay, aber da konnten wir ja nichts sehen. Ja, aber sonst Madden zieht an mir vorbei. Was war da noch? Ja, da war noch die Sims, aber das sah mir auch nach, ich habe schon zigmal gesehen aus, also mir persönlich. Ja, Battlefield-Ankündigungen, dass die für die neuen Konsolen arbeiten und die Adventure, was die da gezeigt haben, die dauern ja noch ein wenig. Aber ich hoffe, es hat euch ein bisschen gefallen. Und ja, ich versuche mal ein paar Shows mehr zu machen und dazu eine kleine Reaction zu geben. Ich hoffe, ihr schaut dann auch wieder rein. Ansonsten, bye bye, viel Spaß und bis bald. Ciao.